let's start from seated. And if you want to sit on one of the props that you have to prop yourself up, that's a great idea. Just to give your hips and your knees a little bit more space. It is first thing in the morning. And the morning practice, I find, can feel a little bit like stiffer and slower. But then as we warm up the muscles and the joints, there will be more space to move into. So in this seated centering position, you can bring your hands down. Let's start there because it's a lot more grounding to have the palms facing down. And if it feels okay for you, you can allow your eyes to close. Or you can drop your gaze toward the floor. Notice what you can hear. I can hear the chirping of the birds. Notice what the temperature of the room feels like on your skin. If you want it to be hot yoga, you can jack up the heat and have a hot yoga practice. And notice what it feels like to have your sit bones anchored down, making contact with the prop that you're seated on or the floor. Your breath is already naturally moving in and out. And see if you can lengthen and deepen your breath. Just giving it a little bit more space. Take a full breath in. A long exhale. Inhale. This time, open mouth, exhale. One more time, full breath in. Empty out completely. As you inhale, reach your arms up. For any of this part of the sequence, if you want to keep your eyes closed, you definitely can. Just moving into the body really gently. So with your arms up overhead, clasp your palms, press your palms to the ceiling. Soften your shoulders down. If it feels okay to look up, you can look up. Or you can keep your chin level, maybe your eyes are closed. And breathe in. As you exhale, reach over to the right side. Root down through your left sit bone. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, center. Release your arms. Twist to the right. So left hand comes to right knee. Right hand comes behind you. And you might be up on tented fingers or your palm might touch the floor. And in these seated twists, it's your inhale that creates length. And then on your exhale, when there's no air, you're going to twist. Hear the sound of your own breath. Last breath in. Take it to your twist, maybe a little bit deeper. And then come back through center. Pause in center to reset your spine. And then on your next inhale, you can twist toward the left. Create length in your spine. On your exhale, deepening the twist. And deepening can be different for each of us. See if you can really tune into how your body feels and what it needs in this moment. Last breath in. Stay for the exhale. Come back through center. Neck rolls. Just creating a little opening through the neck and shoulders. So begin by letting your head come down, chin toward your chest. Breathe into the back of your neck. And then roll your head over, right ear to right shoulder. I like to close my eyes when I do these neck rolls so that I can be really attentive to what feels good, so that I don't overstretch. And then your chin can come down through center. Left ear moves toward left shoulder. Pausing and breathing into the space where you feel sensation. And come back through center. And take this one more time on each side. Maybe now adding on, reaching your opposite arm away from your body so that you deepen the stretch a little bit more if that's what feels good. And then back through center to the second side, possibly extending your opposite arm out on your mat. Like spider fingers, you're just walking your hand away from you to deepen and lengthen through the neck stretch. And come back through center. Lengthen through your spine. Cat-cow tilts. You can stay seated for cat-cow, bringing your hands to your shin bones, lifting, and then rounding your spine. Or if you'd like to come to tabletop, you can come to your hands and your knees. As you inhale, lifting your chest bone, lifting your sit bones. As you exhale, round your back, drop your head. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale to lift forward and upward. Exhale to round your spine. One more full cycle. Inhale, give yourself a little space. Exhale, press the floor away. Maybe even coming up to tented fingers. A neutral spine in tabletop. Anahatasana or puppy pose. So for puppy pose, you're going to walk your hands forward, either on tented fingers or palms. And you might like to have something to put under your forehead, or you can put your forehead right down on the floor. Your hips will stay lifted. And soften your sternum bone down toward your mat. Inhale. Exhale. If you like puppy pose and that's feeling so good in your body, you can always choose to stay. Or you can come up to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and press your sit bones up and back. So there's a wall behind me, so that's where I'm pressing my sit bones. Whatever is behind you, that's the direction that your pelvis is going, so that you can lengthen your backbone. Soften your knees. Maybe make some movement with your head and neck, side to side, releasing your neck. Full breath in. Long breath out. Look forward, and from puppy or down dog, you're going to make your way to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Feet can be hip distance or wider. Hands can come to opposite elbows. Or you can clasp your hands and reach them up overhead. And press down into all corners of your feet. And let your head drop forward and downward. One more breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Heel toe your feet closer together. Your big toe mounds might even touch. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to legs, lengthen your spine. Fold all the way forward. Inhale, reach up toward the ceiling. Hands to your heart. Half sun salutations. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Hands to your heart. We'll do two more half sun salutations. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale, create some space through your side body. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe something can roll off your back. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your navel to your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, a full sun salutation. As you inhale, lift up. It might even feel good to start to reach behind you into a mini back bend. Fold all the way down. Head drops. Halfway lift. This time, hands to the floor. Step your feet back into plank or high push-up. At any time, you can put your knees on the floor. And it's the same high plank, but now you're using your inner thigh muscles a little bit more. Press away from the floor. Creates this feeling of your upper back kind of pressing toward the sky. Inhale. Exhale. We're building a little bit of fire, some heat as we hold this plank. Last breath in. Exhale, come all the way down to the floor. Untuck your feet so the tops of your feet press down to your mat. Low Cobra, peel your chest bone up. Look toward the top of your mat and lengthen your neck. Exhale, come back down to the floor. Inhale, Low Cobra. Peel yourself up. Activate the muscles on either side of your spine. Exhale, come back down. Last one, inhale to Low Cobra. You can pause and hold the Low Cobra, or you can come to upward facing dog. Hands move back by your rib cage. Straighten your arms. Activate your legs and lift everything as you press the tops of your feet down and your hands down. Exhale, downward facing dog, or you can come to puppy pose. In down dog, it might feel good to pedal out your feet. Scoop your navel in. It's like you're hollowing out your low abdomen. Last breath. Exhale completely. Look forward, step. Or if you hop, you can lightly hop forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Reach up, extended mountain. Hands to your heart. Utkatasana chair pose. Feet together, knees together, or feet and knees hip distance apart. So just get the sense of what feels good in your body. I find with my feet apart, there's a release through my low back. So you might want to experiment with what feels good today. Arms reach forward, or you can reach your arms up. So when the arms are reaching up, you're going to feel your back muscles working a little bit more. Hold this for 3 breaths. 2 more. You're doing really good. Feel the sensation. We are building a little bit of heat. This is the last breath. Fold forward, release. Halfway lift. Hands to the floor. Step back. You can go right back to down dog, or you can go through vinyasa. Low plank or no plank. Cobra or up dog. To downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior 1. Arms reach up. Or you can bend at your elbows and take cactus arms. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Either go back to down dog or move through your vinyasa. Step your left foot forward, warrior 1. Arms can reach to the sky, or you can bend at your elbows for goalpost arms. One more breath. Hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Full breath in. And sigh it out. Come to hands and knees. And you can choose to stay in tabletop, to go to Balasana, child's pose, or to take puppy pose. In child's pose, hips press back toward your heels. Arms can stay extended, or you can bring them down by the sides of your body. This is a good moment to check in with how you feel. If you want to grab a sip of water, or if you just need a moment to remind yourself that this time is to pour some kindness into you. If your arms are back by your side body in child's pose, you can extend them forward. Press down into your palms and lift back up, tabletop. From tabletop, step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Arms reach up. You can keep your left knee on the floor, or you can lift your left knee up. And then as you inhale, come into cactus arms. Exhale, hands reach behind you. So inhale, arms up. Cactus arms. Arms reach behind you. If this doesn't feel good in your shoulders, you don't have to do it. We're just creating a little bit of movement through the shoulder joints. I'm trying not to knock the pictures off the wall here. So you can always take a little bit more space if you need it. One more breath in. Arms reach back. This time, hands to the floor. Twist to the right. So right hand can come to your right thigh bone. You can reach your right arm to the sky, or you can take your right hand to your sacrum. Left knee can stay lifted, or you can place it down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. 2 more breaths. Okay, you've got this. Last breath in. Twist on your exhale. Hands to the floor. You can go through a vinyasa or right back to down dog or tabletop. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Maybe your right knee stays lifted, or maybe you put it down. Inhale, arms reach up. This time we're going to come to eagle arms. So left arm comes under, right arm over, or hands to shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your arms. We'll take the second side of the arms. Right arm under, left arm over, or hands to shoulders. Two more breaths. Last breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Twist to your left. Left hand can go on your thigh bone, can reach to the sky, or hand on your sacrum. And at any time, your knee can go down or your knee can lift up. Press back through your right heel. One more breath. Twist to your fullest twist. Hands to the floor. Vinyasa or down dog. Lion's breath. Inhale. Stick out your tongue. Exhale. 2 more. You could be doing this from tabletop. Last lion's breath. Okay, look forward. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Reach up to the ceiling. Hands to your heart center. I'm going to turn to face you, but you can stay at the top of your mat. Eagle pose. Bend your knees. Chair. Arms extend forward. From chair pose into eagle. Right leg over. Right arm under. Or you stack your hands on your shoulders. And the right foot can be hovering in the air. You can place it down on the floor. You could place it on a pillow or a yoga block. And there's time to get your props if you'd like to do that. Feel your sit bones reaching down as you sit low. The crown of your head reaching up. One more breath. Exhale, unravel, lift up. Hands to your heart. Second side, eagle. I find it really helpful to start from chair because then you're already in a deep squat. And the more that you're seated back and down, the easier eagle is going to become. Left leg over, left arm under, or hands stacked on shoulders or elbows. Squeeze your thigh bones together. Two more breaths. Exhale, release, reach up. Hands to your heart. Vrikshasana tree pose. Right foot can go to your ankle, your lower leg, or to your upper inner thigh. And just notice the one that feels like the right one for you today. Tomorrow might be different. Tree is a hip opener, so your right knee is moving down and away from you. As you press your right foot into your left leg and lift in and up at the left hip. Hands can stay at your heart center. You could express your arms up to the ceiling or even down toward the floor. Maybe your eyes close, or you start to lift your gaze toward the ceiling. Final breath in tree. Exhale back to center. Second side. Left foot to your ankle, your lower leg, or your upper leg. This time you might like to clasp your palms and either reach your palms up toward the ceiling or clasp your palms behind your back and reach your hands down and away from your tailbone. So all of these options are ways that you can explore opening through your shoulders. Two more breaths in tree. Your fullest expression of tree. Exhale, release. Warrior two. So right foot steps forward to the top of your mat, left foot steps back, heel to arch alignment in your feet. Arms reach forward and back, or you can take your hands to your hips. Warrior is about stability. So as you press down into your feet, feel that you are supported. Flip your right palm, reverse your warrior, reach toward the ceiling or to the room behind you. Extend at side angle. Right forearm comes down on your right thigh bone. Left hand can stay at your left hip, or you can reach your left arm up. Three, two, last breath, As you come back up, warrior two, and then turn so that your heels come in and your toes go out. Hands to heart center. This is goddess or horse pose. It's a deep squat. If you like, you can reach your arms up and then come into cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale, sit low. Last breath. On your exhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Hands to heart center. Warrior two on the second side. So left foot faces forward so that your toes are at 12 o'clock alignment. Heel to arch alignment in your feet. Left arm reaches in front of you, right arm reaches behind you. Notice all the strength that you have within you. Flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Your gaze can look up or down at your right foot. Extend at side angle, left forearm down on your left thigh bone. Right hand can rest at your hip or can reach up overhead. Three, two, last breath in. Exhale, back to warrior two. Straighten both of your legs, side facing forward bend. So this time toes come in and heels go out. Hands to your hips, or you can clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. If your hands are on your hips, you can bring them to the floor. If your hands are clasped behind your back, you can reach them up overhead. Either way, allow your head to drop as long as that feels okay for your neck and your back. And this is very calming for the nervous system when we do forward folds. Two more full cycles of breath. Last one. If your hands are clasped, you can bring them back down to the floor. And then take a halfway lift, lengthening through your backbone. Walk your hands up to the top of your mat. Step yourself back into downward facing dog or tabletop. Come all the way down onto your stomach. Rest your arms by your sides and turn a cheek. If it feels okay, you can close your eyes. Just let your bones be heavy for a moment. Your head could turn in the opposite direction, as long as that feels good for your neck. Locust Pose. Take your chin to the center of your mat. Flip your palms so that they press down into the floor. And then on your next inhale, lift your legs, lift your arms and your chest off of your mat. Press back through the balls of your feet. Reach forward through the crown of your head. Feel your whole backbone strong and activated. Last breath. Exhale, release your arms and legs, turn your cheek. Let everything land onto the floor. Second locust, chin to the center of your mat. This time, if you like, you can clasp your hands at your low back. Inhale, reach everything off. Three breaths. Your fullest expression. This is a heart-opening pose. And then exhale, release. You can turn your cheek in the other direction if it feels good. You can also bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs. And then your legs come back down to the floor if they were moving. Chin to the center of your mat. Low Cobra or upward facing dog. As you inhale, roll your shoulders back. Lift your sternum bone forward. Activate your legs. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. So stay present to your breath. Okay, this is it. Exhale, either lower to the floor or go right back to down dog. And then come to seated. So once again, you might like to have your prop or blanket to sit on. Uttarakanasana, soles of your feet together, knees out. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, fold forward. And for the first few breaths, if you like, you can work with a long backbone. And then as it starts to feel good for your body, you can let your upper body and head and neck round forward. Breathe into your back body. Creating some space in the place of your shoulder blades and back of your heart. If your breath can reach these spaces in your body, they can be healed. Take a full breath in. A long breath out. Lift and lengthen through your spine. Hands to your legs, legs back to center. Lay down on your back for windshield wipers. Feet come mat width apart. Let your knees go side to side as slow or fast as you like. Hands can rest on your abdomen, or you can take your arms on the floor up overhead. And then pause with your knees resting together at center, feet mat width apart. And let your sacrum bone rest heavy on the floor. It might feel good to close your eyes. Figure 4 hip release. Cross your right ankle above your left knee. Left foot can stay on the floor, or you can take your arms, thread them through to grab your left leg. And this will deepen the stretch through your right hip. Maybe you draw your leg a little closer. Exhale, release your right leg. Second side, figure 4 hip release. Left ankle above your right knee. Right foot can stay on the floor, or you can wrap your hands around, drawing your right leg closer and deepening the stretch through your left hip. And soften your shoulders down to rest on the floor. Even allow your abdomen to relax. One more breath. Uncross your ankle. Supine twist. Knees go to the right side. You might like to place a blanket or pillow between your knees to support your hips and your knees. Arms can rest wherever it feels good. Knees come through center. Supine twist on the second side. Take the time to make adjustments so that your bones can relax down to the floor. You might even close your eyes, resting your eyeballs and allowing your eyelids to be soft. Relax your fingers and your toes. Relax your jaw. And bring your knees back through center. Hug your knees in. Big love asana. This is where you are sending love and appreciation back to yourself. Pouring some kindness into your own body so that you are refilled to share that kindness and love with others. And then when you're ready, you can lay your body down into final resting pose, Shavasana. If you like to put a pillow under your head or your knees, take time to do that. You can cover yourself if you have a blanket, even sometimes over the hips. A blanket or a pillow can feel very grounding. And this will be a silent Shavasana. So once again, you might start to notice the sound of your own breath. As you drop into deep rest and relaxation. And bring your awareness back to your breath. Bring gentle movements back to your body. And come to rest on one side of your body. And come up to seated, hands together at your heart center. Head bowed to your heart. Bring something that you are grateful for into your awareness. Could be something little like the sunshine or the sounds of the birds chirping, or something really big that you're grateful for. Your family, maybe that you had this time for yourself this morning. Feel that energy of gratitude fill you, and then begin to expand beyond you into the world. Gratitude is a high vibration energy, and it can and does heal. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for being here this